welcome back to my channel. I'm Michelle, and in today's video I am going to be starting off my new YouTube series, which is going to be called Storytime Sundays. So every Sunday I am going to be giving y'all a story time. Now here's the kicker to it. I will also be telling you guys story time, so y'all could go ahead and DM me on Instagram or Twitter. I'm going to leave both of them right here so you guys can follow me and share you guys stories with me. You guys are going to remain anonymous because I don't want anybody to get any backlash. No, none of that. Like, nothing at all. So I'm going to keep everything anonymous, but the only thing I'm going to be telling is what y'all tell me. So y'all can tell me that via DM on Twitter or Instagram. It does not matter. But yeah, we're going to start this new YouTube series off because, baby, I got lots of story times to tell. Like, with receipts and everything. So we going to kick it off this Sunday. I'm really hyped. Like, I'm so hyped to tell this story time because, yeah, your friends don't really be your friends for real, but we gonna hold on to the story time. So I hope you guys like, comment if you guys are new to my channel. Make sure you guys go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to send me y'all stories to be featured on next Sunday story time. Period. Let's get it. So I get into the story time, I want to let y'all know it is going to be a part 2 to this video. So this is going to be part 1, and then next Sunday I'm going to do part 2. So y'all could be like, you know, intact. If I was to do one big old video, y'all, this video will probably be like an hour, 30 minutes long. And I know people get bored like that. So this is part 1. So we're going to name her, my friend that left me for dead. We're going to name her Lola. So Lola is going to be her name. So I just got back from Miami, and Lola was like, oh, do you want to go on vacation with me? I was like, no. She was like, but I really want you to come. I told her, Lola, I just got back from Miami. Like, I don't want to go back. So Lola been asking. Oh, well, you going to Miami with me? Well, you know, that said, you going to Miami with me? And Lola is 30. I'm 22 at the moment. So she's like nagging me. She's like, you're the only person I know that's from Miami. You'll be able to tell me where to eat at, where the food at, drinks, clubs, all that. So I'm like, you know what? Okay, girl. Like, I will go with you. So Lola's like, okay, good. So she was like, can you find me some hotel rooms? I was like, okay, so where do you want to stay at? Like, where are you looking to book this room? She was like, I want to be on the beach. Y'all, let me say something about this. South Beach is not all that. South Beach is not the only beach. Y'all go to South Beach. Y'all be paying for these expensive. Sometimes they food be nasty. The hotels are expensive. They're not even 5-star quality for some. Like, y'all really be ready to run out to the beach when it's like, Miami is big. Miami have different cities. Like, y'all better figure it out. Like, stop trying to go on the beach, because the beach do not be giving what y'all think is that is supposed to give. The beach is not it. Yes, it's a cool vacation, but I would rather stay like Fort Lauderdale, like Port something. Everybody be so quick to run to South Beach. Like, that's so aggravating. So I'm like, okay, you want to stay on the beach? What's your budget? She was like, I don't want to go over 600. You want to stay on South Beach and you want to pay 600? Well, you only want to pay 600. You don't pay more than that? Girl, we talk about the beach. The #1 tourist attraction. You trying to have, like, you think they have a Motel 6 on South Beach? You think they have a Holiday Inn on South Beach? Baby, no. Baby, you're going to be paying an arm and a leg because, baby, you at the #1 tourist attraction. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just see what I can find. Y'all, everything I found was just not it. It was giving ran down Motel 6, New York rat infested. It just, it wasn't giving. It like they had roaches. No. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. So I look at hotels in Fort Lauderdale. Fort Lauderdale is like a really, really nice city. I would most definitely live in Fort Lauderdale. Like, I like it. I like Fort Lauderdale, Miramar, Pembroke. Like, I'm looking that kind of area. Low-key looking in Miami Gardens. But anything we bet this off beach for her type of budget. So I ended up looking in Fort Lauderdale, whatever. I found like some nice little hotels or whatever. I think I had like 5 or 6 hotels saved up. So I'm like, okay. So whenever she see her laptop, boom, like all the hotel, the tablets are open. So she called me. She was like, oh, girl, I found like this one hotel. You know, we're going to go ahead. We're going to be there. It's the La Quinta. Baby, the Laquita is nice, okay? I have stayed in Laquita before. I'm not going to even complain about the Laquita because Laquita never gave me any problems. You know what I'm saying? Like, Laquita is a good-ass hotel. And depending on where you be at, Laquita most definitely is up-to-date modern. So I'm like, okay, cool. Like, we have no problems, none of that. So, y'all, here it is a day for us to go ahead and go out of town. Number one red flag was, oh, but we could drive halfway or you could start driving and we'll switch. That's no longer flying with me. But at the time, I was like, okay, cool. Okay, I'm going to drive halfway and you're going to drive the rest of the way. So as we driving or whatever, y'all, I'm like noticing she never took a nap. Like, that's the whole point of you being in the passenger seat. You're going to play the music or you're going to take a nap. And y'all, she told me that she was going to take a nap. So I'm like, I'm driving, I'm cruising, we all vibing and stuff. And I'm like, okay, we almost to Orlando. I'm gonna tell her we gonna go ahead and switch. She's like, oh, I'm gonna take a nap. I'm like, girl, you been had the time to take a nap. You just don't want to drive. You talk about something, oh, you scared of my driving, that's why you ain't take a nap. Baby, if you were so scared of me driving, you could have had done drove and I could have been the passenger side sleeping. Like, what? That don't even make no sense. So I told her, I was like, you know what? Bet I'm gonna drive us all the way there. And then you're gonna drive us all the way back. You're gonna drive us all the way back because I drove us all the way here. So she was like, what did this girl say? She was like, oh, that won't be fair. Girl, I drove us all the way here. Bye-bye. So we pulling up to the hotel, y'all. We getting closer and closer now, y'all. She did not tell me what area it was in. So I had it in the GPS. So I'm looking at the area. I'm like, hold up. We over here by TGK jailhouse. We over here where it be known for like stuff. Like, you know, stuff. So I'm just like, you know, we probably just gotta ride through it, you know? Y'all, GPS said 5 minutes away. Okay, cool. We get to the hotel. Excuse me. We get to the hotel or whatever. And I'm looking at it. And y'all, it was not it. I'm like, oh my God. Like, girl, you got us 3 minutes from the jailhouse. Our hotel, people could see us from the main street walking inside our hotel room. The stairs was outside the room. Like, it looked like an apartment complex. I don't know. It was not giving the Laquita. It was giving half-ass Quita. Like, that's what it was giving. It was giving the lie but not the Quita part, or the Quita but not the lie part. Like, it was not it. That hotel was ran down. Like, ran down. So the man was like, oh, we gave y'all hotel room away because y'all didn't make it in time for checkout. And which we did call, but it was a shift change, so they didn't deliver a message. So he was like, I got a hotel room available for y'all. It's a king size bed if y'all want it. So she was like, yeah, we'll go ahead and take that, y'all. I really didn't have a problem because when we spend the night over each other's houses, we be like in the bed with each other. So we walk into the hotel room, stink, smell like old people's cigarettes. It was just not giving. I was like, girl, oh, you should have picked one of the ones I had. Because one of the ones I had gave you continental breakfast, room service, all that other stuff. But baby, this is what you picked, so okay, good. Like, it's all on you. Just like, when I go to another hotel room, I was like, okay. So I'm not really tripping because I didn't pay for it. And I was like, okay, like, we here already. It's gonna be kind of expensive if we try to leave and go to another one. Then we have to start the whole process over again. And 9 out of 10 is not gonna be in your budget. So we end up sleeping or whatever. The next day come, we in Miami, we finna turn up. We finna eat us some food. We finna be out. We finna be out here in these streets with the hood niggas at. Okay, baby. I was ready. Like, baby, I was ready to be outside. So we get ready. We go to Bayside, y'all. And this is where things starts to get crazy. Okay. So we at Bayside, and we was like, okay, we finna go ahead and get something to eat. But the wait for Bubblegum was 2 hours. And Bubblegum is like a seafood restaurant. So they don't have like seafood like shrimp, lobster, crabs. They have stuff like that. So I was like, damn, it's a 2 hour wait. we could go ahead, we could start drinking. So by the time we eat, you know, we could find out our next move. So Lola was like, we could go ahead, we could go to the club afterwards. I was like, oh, bet, like, that's my type, that's my type. Like, that's what I'm talking about. So y'all, it was like a club, G5, the office and stuff like that. Now, I personally did not pick any club clothing because I didn't think Lola was the type to go to the club. Like, I didn't think that she would be down to go to the club, like, especially the strip club. So I'm like, damn. I'm telling Lola, like, I ain't bring no clothes for, like, no strip club. I said, we had to go out and get something. She was like, oh, girl, you can wear anything. Girl, I'm from here. What if I run across somebody I know and they see me looking like that? Maybe it's not like we in Alabama or Tennessee where we don't know nobody and they clubs don't be living. We in Miami. I can't be walking around here like that. I was like, well, what did you bring? Y'all, she talking about some wearing what she have on, which was like a Big Mama's sundress and like them slip-in shoes. We ain't going to nobody club looking like we just left church service. Girl, I told her, girl, you tried it. If we don't go get something, like, baby, I'm not gonna be on nobody Miami shade room post, baby, because I'm gonna be pissed, and I will cuss they ass out. So we end up was like, no, okay, let's find somewhere else. So the other club in Miami was like, it's in the entire, like you have to wear like a certain thing, like you can't wear no slippers, no tennis shoes, like a heel kind of place. So I'm like, damn, Lola, we ain't really got nowhere to go for real. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna call my best friend. I'm gonna see what clubs is popping. And then, you know, we can figure it out from there. So we leave there and we go to my best friend's house and like we looking online and stuff for clubs. And every club my best friend's recommending, Lola's like, no. By the time you get there, it's gonna be too late. This club closed at 3. This club closed at 2. So I was like, Lola, like, we're going to have to pick a club because it's starting to get later. Like, it's getting later in the night. So I was like, oh, well, you know, this club right here, it said it closed at 4, so we'll be good. So I was like, okay, well, how much it is to get in? I was like, probably like $20 to $80. No, I'm not paying that to get in nobody club. I was like, well, Lola, how much money you was planning on throwing on the strippers? Y'all, Lola wanted to go to the strip club and throw $40 once. Talking about some take your time while you throwing it. You know, you pull out some, like, you know, you pull out a little bit, you know, toss it, you know, you gotta be wise with it, then talk. Bitch, are you trying to get us beat the fuck up? Bitch, are you trying to get us killed? I know damn well you ain't talking about going to a club and throwing $40. Girl, this is real high-tech bougie Miami. Ain't no throwing $40, baby. When they come and dance, they want racks. You picking high-end clubs. Talking about some throwing 40. Bitch, we both will be damn shot outside somebody's club for that. Girl, are you crazy? So, I was like, you know what? Okay. Like, you complain about the prices to get in the club. You complain about the you know, the clothes that you have to wear. You talk about doing $40. I was like, you know what? We could just go to the casino. Like, I never been to the casino. So let's go to the casino. Let's go ahead. Let's have fun. So y'all, she was like, you know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and go there. And my best friend was like, okay, well, y'all go ahead. Y'all have fun. I'm gonna see y'all later. Like, okay. So we go ahead, we go to Miccosukee Casino, y'all, and I never been there a day in my life, y'all. I don't even know how the casino games go. Like, this is my first time, so I'm hyped. So we go to casino, we have a drink, we playing games, and she told me to do like the penny machine. Y'all want $60 for the casino, baby. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Baby, if Atlanta had a casino, I'll be in that bitch every night, girl. We get their ass for that money, boy. I'm not even for the play, boy. I'm for the be get. baby, I'm getting my coins, baby. Money, 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 money for everybody, baby. I would have been hitting their ass upside the head. But we had fun at the casino. So we was there for a long time because we had about like 2 drinks, I would say. Yeah, we had 2 drinks. So, you know, but having 2 drinks, bitch, now we got to go eat. So we go to Denny's, and this is where I found out Lola was not my friend for real, y'all. I'm not even for to sit up here and bullshit. We in Denny's, we eating our food. Oh, and I'm gonna be posting pictures because now this is where everything, this is where everything turned left. So I'm eating my food, and I'm inching. So I'm like, I'm scratching up in here, around here, and I'm scratching like all up and down my arm. So I'm like, no, this cannot be right. Like, why is I so itchy, y'all? I'm sitting there, I'm like, and Lola's like, I saw something on your face, but it disappeared. So I'm like, what you mean, like you saw something on my face? She was like, I saw something, it looked like a bump, but now it's gone. So I'm like, that's weird. But I'm inching, y'all. Like, I'm steady inching. I'm like, you know, a bitch just a little dirty. You know, I've been out all day. I've been, you know, at Bayside. Baby, I'm just gonna take a shower. And by the time I take a shower, I will stop itching. So, go back to the hotel, take a shower, stuff, everything was cool. I woke up, y'all. My whole life freaking shattered. Like, my neck was so fucking thick in the back, y'all. Like, it was like ground beef balled up. Like, it was, oh my God. It was bad. My hands were swollen. My feet felt like they had rocks, Legos in it. I went from my neck is itching, it's burning. Like, I can't. I was in the tub. I was standing up. I fainted. Like, Mom, something's going on. This is not right. This is not right. And I saw her picture of my neck. Y'all, my neck was so thick. Like, it was bad. So, I ended up telling Lola, like, girl, I got to go to Walgreens. I got to go get something because this not right. Like, something is not right. So, Lola was like, okay, cool. So, we go get something. And I end up taking it. And then all of a sudden, it was like, they looked at like mosquito bites was everywhere. That's what it looked like, mosquito bites. But instead of it being small like a mosquito bite, they was huge. Like, my skin would be poking up and it would be red. So it was really, really big, and it was everywhere. Like, what I say, everywhere. So Mom was like, oh, we'll call the nurse line. So I ended up calling the nurse line. The nurse was like, oh, baby, it sounds like you got hives. You need to go to the emergency room. Like, you need to go right now. And I'm like, okay. So now I'm panicking because that's the day that we're supposed to go to South Beach. This is on a Friday. So I'm like, oh my God. So I'll go and I tell Lola, like, Lola, I got to go to the emergency room. They told me this could be hives. Hives is life-threatening, stuff like that. So Lola already dressed for the beach. I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna drop you off. But first, I gotta stop and go see my homegirl. I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah, Lola left me in a car for about an hour and 30 minutes. Lola left me in a car for a long ass time. I'm like, at this point, I could have called my best friend, told her, come and get me and take me to the emergency room. Baby, this girl done left me for dead in this car. And then she had took the keys with her. Girl, set up vibes. Red flag number 1. Let's go ahead. Let's keep this story moving. So she finally come out. She takes me to the emergency room. She dropped me off. She was like, okay, well, you know, give me updates or whatever. I'm like, okay, cool. So I go to the emergency room. I'm telling them, like, my hands are swollen. My feet feel like rocks, Legos on them. I don't know what's going on. I'm itching. I'm wheezing for air. Something is not going on. Like, something's not right. So they go ahead and give me a shot, and the hives went away. And then they end up giving me Benadryl and something else. They gave me like another prescription. The hospital I went to, I don't think I mentioned it, but it was Jackson Memorial. And that's more like a free hospital. But I didn't really know that because she never asked for my insurance card. So I kind of figured it was free. because they never built me. And then the address they had was the address that I had when I stayed in Miami. So I don't really think, I think they was free. More story. So it's like, yeah, we're going to give you this shot. We're going to give you this medication. You're going to be fine. So I'm like, okay, what about my hands? My hands are swollen. What about my feet? The man was like, he not sure. He was like, but the medicine probably will help it out. If it don't, you can always come back. And I'm just like, okay, cool. So I called Lola. I'm telling Lola, like, hey, you know, I'm out the hospital. You can come and get me now. Lola's like, oh, I'm not coming to get you. I'm at the beach. You have to find your own ride back to the hotel room, because I'm not finna leave the hotel room. I just got to the beach. So you're not finna come and get me. So I had to call my best friend. I'm like, best friend, you know, come and get me. Girl, my friend Lola, she's at the beach right now. She told me she's not finna come and get me. I gotta find my own ride back to the hotel. So can you come and get me, please? Best friend came and got me. So I had told my dad what was going on. And my dad came to the hotel room later on that day. He had checked up on me, made sure everything was good. I'm like, yeah, you know, I told him, I said, Dad, I don't understand how I got sick. Like, I don't know if it's from the shrimp or if it's from the daiquiri or if it's from the drink that we had at the casino. That I really don't know. Like, it just happened. Like, it happened fast. That's all I kept telling him. So he was like, okay, well, you know, keep me posted, keep me updated. I'll see you later. I said, okay, Dad, I'll see you later. Peace. Y'all, I went to the hospital, I would say probably like around 1. I left out of there at 5. So I didn't talk to Lola ever since she told me I had to find a ride back to the hotel room. Like, I did not talk to her. She did not call me nor check up on me. When I would call and text her, she won't respond back. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm finna be in this hotel room by myself. I'm finna watch some movies. I'm gonna just make the best of this experience. So I'm laying down, y'all. I'm watching TV. All of a sudden I heard, and I had done like muted the TV. I'm like, no, I'm not tripping. Like, did I just hear something? I wait a little bit. I'm like, oh hell no. Nah. Like, bitch, not here. Not me by myself, Lord. Please, Lord. Like, I'm like, oh God, Lord, please, Lord, Lord. So I'm like trying to figure out where is it coming from. And it sounds like tapping on a glass. So it's a mirror that was like, my bed was like this, and the mirror was like on the side, like in this little corner. So I'm like, damn, I know a motherfucker ain't tapping on this mirror. Like, I know I'm not tripping. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck that. I'm gonna call somebody, come over here and be with me. So whenever my friend come back, you know, I won't be lonely for my friend come back. So I called, I was like, hey, you know, what you doing tonight? It was like nothing. I was like, well, I need you to come over here real quick. I hear tapping and stuff like that. And I'm like, I'm scared. Just come over here and be with me. And then my friend come, you go ahead, you can leave. They was like, okay, cool, I'm on my way. Boop, hang up. Y'all, when I tell y'all, I hang up and all of a sudden I heard it and it was like, and I said, wait, it was a man looking at us. Oh, excuse me, y'all. It was a man looking at us earlier that day. He was like, he had on a hat, he had on glasses, and he was like leaned up on the car. And like I said before, our hotel room, when you could see us walking out of it. He was upstairs at first, and then he went downstairs to his car. He looking at our angle, like at us, you know, but he was smoking. So I remember him, like, I was definitely, so I'm like, damn, like, oh my God, like, please hurry up, like, please come hurry up and be with me, like, be with me right now. When your mama said, if you be with me right now, I'm gonna blow your mama cub. I was like, baby, come on, you gotta hurry up. So I'm over there, I'm on the phone, I'm texting everybody until the person come. So they finally get there. Okay, cool. Now it's like, okay, I have somebody with me. I don't know when her ass gonna be back, but baby, I have somebody here with me until she gets back. That was just my main thing. Like, I have somebody with me. Y'all, I did not have no car to like up and leave. My best friend, she have a whole entire child. It was just a lot. So I was like, you know what? Let me just have somebody here with me. So they come, we chilling, we ha-ha, we hee-heeing. And that's when Lola texts me. And I had text, I was like, well, can you please baby something to eat? Lola was like, what you want to eat? I had told, I was like, well, just bring me Wendy's. Lola was like, okay, cool, I got you whatever I come. Okay. Y'all, I tell no lie. I told Lola, I was like, please do not say anything crazy. Like, don't say the wrong name, don't do none of that. Lola walks in, and the first thing she do is stand right there. She was like, all of a sudden, she opened her mouth. Oh, da, 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 da. Like, you had me this over here, bring you food. You already got somebody here. Y'all gonna go and get food. Da, 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 da. And I'm like, girl, you're doing the most. Like, you're really doing the most right now. Like, why are you mad? Because I have somebody else here while you left me in this room by myself, did not check up on me or none of that. And you have the right to be mad? Baby, I could have been kidnapped. I could have been prostitution. I could have been something. You did not care because you did not check up on me. And when I reached out to you, you did not do that. So you should be the last person to say anything out your mouth. Don't say nothing. Lola goes to the bathroom. I tell the person, I was like, you know what? Cool, we could go outside. You know, because I didn't want them to be in that awkward position to where they be like, damn, you know, like, I don't want anything to be awkward because they already saw the way that she was acting. So we go out in the car, we smoked a little bit, we danced, chilled, like, we did stuff like that. Like, we had like a whole little ball outside. Y'all, yes, I'm still like breaking out, itching, but I was really cautious. I did not like no hugs, no nothing, really skin to skin, because I'm like, I don't know what the stuff is. Allergic action could probably be contagious. Y'all, I did not know. Like, I really did not know much. So I go back in the hotel room and I'm finna call it a night. Lola did not say nothing to me, like nothing at all. So here it is, Saturday come. Okay, I'm sleeping. My alarm go off at 7 a.m. for me to take the medication that the hospital gave me on Friday. So, go back to sleep. Next thing I hear, do, 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 do. And I'm like, damn, my alarm going off already. Damn, it's time for me to take my second dose. So, I opened my eyes. Y'all won't believe what Lola was doing. Baby, Lola was fully dressed. As in, like, her bathing suit on, the cover up, the hat, earrings, glasses, makeup, lashes, everything is dead, honey. Lola was fun to dip on me while I was asleep. She didn't say nothing. She didn't wake me up like, oh, Lexus, you know, wake up. Lex, get up, girl. You know, I'm finna go. No, y'all. Lola set an alarm to be gone. So when I woke up, I would be by myself. I cannot make this up. Like, she was really finna dip on me, y'all. Like, she was really finna leave me by myself. So once I saw that, I'm like, you know, I'm not gonna say much. Lola, I need to go to CVS real quick. I gotta go get me something. So Lola takes me to CVS. So I'm on the phone with my mom. I'm telling mama, like, Mom, you won't believe, girl, I woke up. Lola was dressed and Lola was finna leave me, whoop the whoop. And I was talking to my mom and I'm getting like stuff that I need, as in like food, water, socks, medicine, stuff like that that would keep me going while Lola's going to be going, y'all, because I don't know how long she's going to be going for. I'm not going to have the car. So it's like, okay, I got to fend for myself. So I'm telling my mom, I'm like, oh, Mom, you know, I'm finna get back in the car with Lola. I'm finna call you back. So hang up. I looked at my legs and I have hives on my legs and they're big. So I called Mom right back. Oh, Mom, let me show you what my legs like. Look at my legs, girl. I just go to pouring down crying. Like, my eyes are like boiling with tears because I'm like, oh my God, I'm just so ugly. Like, I got all this stuff on me, these bumps. Like, I don't know what they really is for real. So Mom was like, like, no, you need to go call your daddy, ask your daddy, tell your daddy to send you home right now. Like, I'm not playing. Send you home right now. So I hang up with her. I call my dad. Oh, Dad, I got sick. Mom said, can you pay for my airplane ticket for me to come back to Atlanta? My dad was like, you leave Monday, you can last until then. He was like, God damn it, y'all get on my nerves with this shit. Like, it's always something. You shouldn't have brought your ass down to Miami. And I'm like, so you mad at me this whole time because I just randomly got sick? I was like, you was not acting like this the other day. When we were supposed to link up, you did not have any problems with me. Like, now all of a sudden I was sick and now you got problems. Y'all, my dad cussed me out so goddamn decent on the phone. I just really had to hang up. Oh, my dad basically said I could wait until Monday when we leave. He's not paying for no airline tickets. Mama had hung up the phone. She texted my daddy so fast and told him that, oh, if something happened to my child while she's down there in your care, your life is going to be cut short. She was not playing with him at all. Because the simple fact that you didn't even ask me as a father, y'all, I was like, I felt some way. Because one, my friend already showed me, like, bitch, you on your own. And two, you as a dad cussing me out because I'm sick. Not once have you said, oh, let's go to the emergency room again. Now, once have you told me, oh, we have to go to urgent care. Let's find some type of help. My dad did not do none of that, y'all. Like, I tell y'all no lie. None of that. So, I'm at the hotel. I'm back at the hotel now. And I'm just crying. I'm like, Mom, like, I'm in pain. Like, I'm itching. I got all this stuff going on. Like, Mom, I don't think I can last till Monday. So my mama, she was like, I'm gonna call you right back. About 10 minutes later, mama called me. Oh, well, go ahead and start looking up Google Flights. You finna come home right now. So I'm like, okay. You know, I ain't arguing with mama. Like, we need to find help. Because as it was progressing, y'all, my allergic reaction, now I know what it was getting worse. I was wheezing for air. I was passing out. I was always hot. I'm itching. The medication they gave me was not working. I had no choice but to go back home at this point. Y'all would think Lola would have checked up on me. No, baby, Lola went back to the beach again because I watched her Instagram story and she was on the beach again. But with some other people. So, God damn it, I was just, y'all, I was like, Lola, this girl cannot be for real. So, mama found me a flight or whatever. I texted Lola. I was like, girl, I'm gonna go ahead and go. My mama booked me an airline ticket. I'll see you later. Y'all, she texted back and said, I'm gonna come get the room key from you. Ain't no get well. Ain't no, okay, what time you leave. You just from to come and get the room key. So I told my best friend, I was like, well, best friend, can you come and get me? I'm going to be going to the airport in a little bit. My flight is at 7, you know. Can you come and get me to the airport? So for some reason, her boyfriend was talking about what I was telling her. And he said, I was going to say she. He said, what's she at again? Go get your best friend. Go get your best friend right now. Here, take my gun. Go get your best friend. Go get her right now. And she was like, wow, what happened? He was like, that area is known for prostitution and sex trafficking. Say what? I'm like, are you dead ass? Like, are you dead ass? I understand we write down the script for the jailhouse. But prostitution, sex trafficking? Girl. Yeah, I could really whoop Lola's ass. Lola ain't know no better. But damn, I could have been, yeah, I could have been like in India somewhere. Like trafficking somewhere else. Like I could have been somewhere. And this girl would not have even noticed y'all because she left me in the hotel room. Friday, I was by myself. Saturday, I was by myself. I didn't even stay till Sunday. I did not stay, y'all. I had to go. My best friend came and got me. That's when my dad called me. Oh, so when you supposed to be leaving? Oh, I'm coming to come see you. I was like, oh, never mind, Dad. You don't have to worry about it because I'm leaving today. Mama ended up paying for my airline ticket. He was like, oh, dude, you need help going to the... No, I don't. Click, hang up on him. I was emotionally drained. I'm not feeling good. But you cuss me out because I'm not feeling good. And then you offer to take me to the airport. But you ain't offered to take me to the emergency room, to the urgent care. Oh, I see how this going to be. I see how this going to be. I peeped you. I peeped you. So I get on my flight. I tell my best friend, you know, girl, thank you for looking out for me. Like, thank you, thank you, thank you. Like, I appreciate you so much. I love you. Smooches, kisses, XOX. And left it at that. I blocked Lola as soon as my plane landed in Atlanta. Like, I blocked her. She did not check up on me. She did not do nothing, like nothing at all. So that's where I'm going to cut this story time right here, because once I get to Atlanta, y'all, the story kind of shifts. Like, it's a huge shift inside the story. But for part one, y'all, I really learned, like, it doesn't matter how long you knew somebody. Go out of town with them. Let you have an event. Let your birthday come. Listen to, well, see how they act when you telling them good news. You will find out who your friends are. Y'all, I have known Lola for so freaking long. And I would have never thought that this girl would be on the beach, partying, doing everything while I'm in a hotel room, damn near fighting to breathe, y'all. I would have never did Lola like that. For the simple fact is, people do not play about their kids. And one thing, and two things for certain, if something was to happen to me, what would she have told my mama? What would she have told her? She would not have to tell her. She wouldn't be able to tell her nothing because she was not there. If it was me and we on a trip and my friend is telling me she wheezing for air, this and this and that, it ain't no going to no beach. We could always plan another trip and plan a better one at that. But I'm not going to leave my friend in the hotel room for 10 plus hours, not check up on her, call her, no nothing. Knowing the area that we in, we 5 minutes from the jailhouse. You don't know what could have went on. In the moment that something would have happened, which I thank God for, she would not be able to tell mama nothing. I would have just been out here. I would have been going somewhere. You would not, what would you have told her? Yeah, I was so mad. I was pissed because I would have canceled all my plans for my sick friend. I have to be there. So if something would have happened, okay, I was right by my friend's side. Oh, you know, mom, Lola's mom, hey, look, this is such and such, such. This such and such. Even when I noticed her wasn't even feeling good, the first day she's wheezing, oh, let me go ahead and tell mama. So her mama could be updated on what's going on. That's what I would have did. Y'all, Lola was so much older. And it's so crazy because I think like 3 years prior, her cousin was like, oh, you're going to find out who your friend is. You're going to really know who she is. And I was like, you know, like, hell, I knew her for so long. Like, she don't do nothing to me. Y'all, we go out of town and swoosh, like, it's a whole nother person, y'all. Like, a whole nother person. That just blows my mind. But this right here is going to be the ending of part 1. Next Sunday, I'm going to upload part 2. I hope y'all enjoyed part 1 of this story time because, baby, it was crazy. It was wild. Y'all go see the receipts. Like, it was crazy. It was a lot. It's a lot of crazy. But I hope you guys like, comment. If you guys are new to my channel, make sure you guys go ahead and hit that subscribe button at the bottom. And don't forget to follow me on my social medias. DM me y'all story so y'all can be featured on part 2 of my story. And then I'm also going to tell y'all story on next Sunday. And I will see y'all in part 2 of the video. Peace, y'all.